Time now for Family Island News.
Exuma and its surrounding keys have lots to offer residents and the many visitors who flock to the area. So exactly what makes the island so charming? Well, our Julian Gibson took a tour of the keys and brings us up close to a special resort on Fowl Key that's flourishing.
The Fall Key Resort in Exuma is having a banner year so far, and with bookings looking positive for 2013, management at the resort, well, they are all pleased.
For the rest of the year, we're like a 98% occupancy, and we're almost halfway booked for 2014 as well.
When you look at this resort here, I guess the potential is enormous.
Very much so. We have a lot of, people may think because the island is so small, you know, like you're not recognized, but being here, you'll be able to work in various areas, all right? So you maximize your potential that is from within itself. So,
what are some of the amenities you guys offer here for the guests?
All right, we have a villa hostess that takes care of all the needs for the clients, okay? We also have, each villa comes with a personal boat, all right, with unlimited fueling, and we set up picnics and stuff for them to go out all day and all that stuff. And then in the evening time, we also offer a 3-course meal in the nighttime as well, all right, and turn down service, full housekeeping service. And all of the managers here is like butlers, so we give the ultimate vacation experience to all of our clients as well.
So I guess when the guests leave here, you have plenty of return visitors coming back?
Most of our guests now is returning guests. So I'll say between 40–55% of our guests is repeat guests.
Now, the Honorable Minister of Virginia, Alfred Cornelius Gray, toured the facilities, and he was impressed with what Fowl Key has to offer.
It's a wonderful resort. The amenities are extremely good. I'm told that each villa comes with a boat, and for the Exumas, you can't get better than that.
Reporting for the ZNS News Network, I am Julian Gibson.
Well, it's time for a second look at weather.
Joining us now is Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean with the latest temperatures.
Well, thank you, Keisha and Candino. In our second look at weather, we take a look at temperatures around the family of islands, and they are brought to you by Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here. It is 75 degrees in Freeport, Green, Key, Marsh Harbor, Bimini at 76, also the Berry Islands, Harbor Island, Fresh Creek, Central Anderson. Then we get into some 77 static here in the capital. Also, Staniel Key, well, that will be Camp Space South Andrews, Staniel Key at 78, 77 over in Roxanne, Lutheran, Otterstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, Cat Island at 77. Exuma Mainland 78, 78 also in Rumkey, Long Island, Ragged Island 79, 78 also in Acklands, Crooked Island, Meg Warner, Machitani, Nagua 79 degrees, and our neighbors to the southeast, Turks and Caicos Island. They round out our temperature profile at 79 degrees. Boating forecast tonight brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, the Tile King, and the Paint Center for all areas. Southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights around 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. You can expect your high tide at 7:36 tonight, and then tomorrow for all areas. The winds are going to pick up a bit southeast to south, 12 to 18 knots. Wave heights slowly building 3 to 6 feet over the ocean. High tide will occur at 7:55 in the morning with the low tide at 2:12 in the afternoon. And then on Wednesday in the northwest Bahamas, south to southwest winds 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 5 feet with a moderate chop. High tide 8:34 in the morning, low tide 2:50 in the afternoon. In the central and southeastern islands on Wednesday, southeast winds as well, 12 to 18 knots, wave heights at 3 to 5 feet over the ocean. And that's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your travel forecast, and your travel forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. That's going to do it for your travel forecast, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But stay tuned, your 5-day forecast is still ahead.
Welcome to Tips for Wellness. I'm Dr. Indira Grimes. Heart disease may be a leading cause of death, but that doesn't mean you have to accept that it has to happen to you. Although you lack the power to change some risk factors such as family history, sex, or age, there are some key heart disease prevention steps you can take. You can avoid heart problems in the future by adopting a healthy lifestyle today. Exercise for 30 minutes on most of the days of the week. Getting some regular daily exercise can reduce your risk of fatal heart disease. And when you combine physical activity with other lifestyle measures, such as maintaining a healthy weight, the payoff is even greater. Physical activity helps you control your weight and can reduce your chances of developing other conditions that may put a strain on your heart, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes. It also reduces stress, which may be a factor in heart disease. Try getting at least 30 to 60 minutes of moderately intense physical activity most days of the week. However, even shorter amounts of exercise offer heart benefits. So if you can't meet those guidelines, don't give up. You can even break up your workout time into 10-minute sessions. And remember that activities such as gardening, housekeeping, taking the stairs, and walking the dog all count toward your total. You don't have to exercise strenuously to achieve benefits, but you can see bigger benefits by increasing the intensity, duration, and frequency of your workouts. This has been Tips for Wellness. I'm Dr. Indira Grimes. Live your best by living well.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis. BTC executives are once again making a commitment to the business community and is projecting a rise in the corporate section by some 20%. The announcement was made by BTC's Channel Sales and Business Development Manager Gershon Major during the launch of the company's business group at the Balmoral Club. Close to 100 of BTC's top business customers from small and medium-sized enterprises attended the major event, which BTC executives say they feel will show that they are open and ready for business. The government is now considering the use of slot machines and other gambling amenities as means to boost a struggling international bazaar in the nation's second city. Minister of Tourism Obi Wilscombe said at the Bahamas International Investment and Business Forum that the Grand Bahama attraction is in desperate need of attention. Mr. Wilscombe says the bazaar has faced a number of challenges, including internal disputes and financial hardships, but assured the Bahamian people that the government will do all they can to reel in investors within the casino market to invest on that island. And in international business news, it seems that nasty flu season has taken a toll on the productivity of millions of working Americans. In January, more American employees called in sick than more than any other month in nearly 5 years. According to the Bureau of Statistics, nearly 2.9 million full-time workers only worked part-time during the week and were surveyed due to illness, injury, or medical appointments. And that's a look at your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis.
Well, coming up in sports, the countdown is on to the tip-off. The Hugh Campbell matchup coming up.